Bienvenido a WrestleMania con Luchador Brion Stoutarm. What is up, everybody? It's time for some Brion WrestleMania. I truly do. I truly hope you have your Lucha mask on. We're gonna get to wrestle some Nekusar. I can get down for that. The opening hand, we've got Guildgate Mountain Swords, Lupine Prototype, Ancient Tomb. Yeah, I like this. We're gonna keep. Really good opening hand. Also, on a side note, guys, if you want your very own Lucha mask, just like Brion, head over to MTGOTraders.com. That's where Brion gets all of his wrestling materials. Well, we're pretty sure it's Brion. Now, if you look at the card over here. You can see Brion has the dreadlocks over there. You look at the masked man down in the corner, because when he goes shopping over there, he likes to still wear his wrestling gear, and he very much likes to pretend like we don't know who he is. But usually you can tell it's Brion because of the dreadlocks. But we're not going to pull the mask behind the wrestler. It's Brion. Okay, so far, but our opening hand is actually pretty good. We've got a little bit of ramp with Mind Stone. We've got Ancient Tomb. We can get down the Prototype to throw early. We've got two sources of removal. Yeah, this is good. Steel Shaper's Gift into some the Sunforge. Let's go. Let's go and get down Ancient Tomb. Let's get down Mind Stone. Get into some Steel Shaper's Gift. And let's get into the Sunforger. Alright, and pass the turn. So we're looking at, let's see. Now he's got Mountain and Island down, but we're not too bad. One of the things I enjoy playing against Nekusar is trying to outrace the card draw. And it's always fun, man. I love playing Nekusar. It's just one of my favorite cards to play with is Howling Mine, and I guess Mana Vapors. Landstalker player controls doesn't untap during his. Ooh, man. Okay. Well, we can still Sunforger's 3. We can get down the. We can get our Wolf Construct down. I'll take that. So let's get down Mountain. Yeah, and then we'll have just enough to get the Prototype down. I always love casting new cards like that. Yeah, so this is a Lupine Prototype right here. It's, we can't attack or block because he has cards in his hand, but he's in here just for for Brion to throw at our opponent, man. It's really fun. When I saw that card spoiled, I just instantly fell in love. I was like, hey, you're going in my Brion deck. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Because really, with this Brion deck, really, if you're going to take advantage of Brion, there's a certain way you're going to go with the deck, but the fun part to Brion is finding all your creatures to load up in there, because we have gain control spells, but finding your own little foundation of creatures to throw is always fun, and it's always fun when you get to add them on there. So you got Curse of Echoes. Whenever an enchanted player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each player may copy that spell and choose new targets for that. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, targeting us. Okay, so that Curse of Echoes is targeting us. Now what we can do is we can get down Brion. Well, no, we only have one white source. Get 1, 2, 3. Because we can take out the Curse of Echoes if we want to get into some Path and Swords action. That way he's not going to be able to destroy. We don't have any enchantments. So I may go for that. Let's test the Cassie Tear on Curse of Echoes. So he's not going to have any targets for it. I don't think we really have too many enchantments in Brion, but pretty sure if we do, it's very. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but we have 0 to none. So I'm going to go and just cast this Tear. That way we don't have to play around a curse the whole game. So let's get down Darksteel. And then we can go and get down Sunforger too. That way we'll have a nice little bank of mana saved up. We can get Brion down next turn. Now, our opponent's missing out on black mana. We can get down. Once he gets down Nekusar with Sunforger, it's there. I think it's Grab the Reins. So once we equip Sunforger, we can unequip it for red and white and grab the reins on Nekusar. I just love thinking about grabbing Nekusar by the ankles and just like slinging him around. His cape's going everywhere. We get treacheryed. Oh, he takes our wolf, so we may take our wolf back. I love it when certain scenarios come up in Commander to where your opponent like before the game, like, hey, are you gonna treachery a a wolf construct? Like, no, I'll take that bet. But yeah, we're probably looking at getting down Brion next turn. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so if he's got some type of removal spell, so be it. Huh. Opponent said the game is bugged. I'm not really entirely sure what he's talking about. Well, best of luck, buddy. Get into Slayer Stronghold. So let's get down Slayers. Let's get down Brion. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Sunforger's 3, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and equip it on there. Now, we still have Darksteel Ignite up for Swords or Path to Exile. I just love the thought of regaining control of our own. Look at it, man. It's a pretty cool card out right there. I mean, look at that wolf right there, man. I love just fun cards like that. They're just like, they look so awesome. You know, it doesn't see that much constructed play, but like, you can't help but cast that card and not feel like the ferociousness out of him, man. So it looks like we're getting, confiscate. Now, we can path in response to that and get a land before he gains control of it. And then we'll just have to recast it. We can grab another plains. Yeah, I may get behind that. Since we have swords in the hand too. We're going to use path. Let's grab a plains. That way we're good on white mana. And we can still get down Brion again next turn. But it's an interesting build for Nekusar going with the gain control. Or like the more oppressive build. So let's get Brion back up. Let's try and give Brion another shot. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more. And we can re-equip Sunforger again, which I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, playing with Sunforger, it's always fun. If you can fit a Sunforger package in any commander deck that you're building, it's a lot of fun, man. It's one of those cards that, I didn't know about it until I got into Commander. I'm like, whoa, that's you don't have to build around Sunforger, but like you're really not at a disadvantage of running it in the deck. You just need to make sure you have like a removal target for it, like an artifact enchantment target, and with Brion it allows us to get into one of our instant speed gain control cards. So if you don't have Sunforger is a really nice card to put into a red-white deck, or if your color commander identity allows it. So let's go and equip the Sunforger again. 1, 2, and 3. Get that bad boy on there. I just love thinking about Brion just holding this massive hammer, getting ready to throw it. Now, as far as this Nova Chaser, so I'm going to pass the turn and then we'll kind of break down this Nova Chaser. So this Nova Chaser right here is a 10-2. It has trample. When it comes into the battlefield, you need to champion an elemental. So when it comes into the battlefield, that goes on the stack. You can respond to his champion and elemental trigger and throw the Nova Chaser in response to that. So we do have 10 points of damage coming across if Brion sticks around for this turn. And I always love when people cast Bribery because we've got a bunch of big creatures in here, but they all have drawbacks. So if he grabs like Leveler or something like that, we have Eater of Days where you have to skip his next 2 turns. So there's not really... And plus, even if he goes for Sarah Avatar, we can unequip Sunforger and throw it at him. So whatever he grabs, hey man, you just helped us out. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 mana. So we're looking at 2 for Sunforger. We can still get down Nova Chaser. Well, we can't untap Brion multiple times, but if we had Thornbite Staff, you could. Oh, well, that's another thing. If you're building Brion, definitely pick up Thornbite Staff. It allows you to keep untapping Brion. I think if you have red mana, I can't remember if it's a red mana activation or just whenever you sack a creature, but it's definitely a really good card to have in there. It's kind of like when people cast bribery against me, when I have a Nekusar deck. Yeah, there you go. So with him tapped out, what we can do is unequip Sunforger, grab the reins on the Sarah Avatar, and that'll be exactly enough. Okay. Oh, we get into Pandemonium, man. I would have loved to play with some Pandemonium. Okay, so let's unequip Sunforger. I'm so happy that he's exactly at 32 and we get to throw the Sarah Avatar at him. Like we're both at 32. It's just like, we're going to Rey Mysterio 619 this Avatar into tomorrow at our opponent's face. I can't wait. The only way this would have been better, you know, we would have needed to have a lot more mana. So we're going to grab the reins. We're going to, let's see, gain control. And so we can grab the reins, we can gain control of it, it gains haste, so we can swing in for 32, but we're going to, Brion's going to get the tickets to the gun show up. Alright, so our opponent scoops, but I'm going to go ahead and post it, because that would have been pretty funny. So what would happen is we gain control of Sarah Avatar. We could have swung in, but we would have Rey Mysterio at 619 that Sarah Avatar for just exactly enough damage. So, alright guys, this is probably I'll probably still post this video. It's a little bit shorter one, but getting a Sarah Avatar for exactly 32 is pretty fun. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks guys.